Hello there, I'm Dr. Kathleen and welcome to another Monday Motivational video. Hi there, this week we are going to talk about autism, but over the course of the next couple of weeks I'm going to go through some other neurodevelopmental issues that I have seen in my office and that chiropractic care has helped to optimize the function of those children and how they live a healthy, happy daily life and how those families respond to chiropractic care as well. So I wanted to start with autism because it's a tough beast to tackle, and there's a lot of moving parts with this, and there's very little research, unfortunately, in many fields with autism, but particularly with chiropractic care. And we do have some cool stuff in the pipeline, though, with autism and ADHD. The articles just haven't been written yet, but there's a lot of research that Heidi Havoc's been doing over on her side of the world, and so I'm very excited when that comes out to see what the results of her tests were. But we do know through chiropractic care that when you have areas of dysfunction within your spine, it does affect incoming signals into your brain. And we know that autism is a sensory processing disorder. So a lot of crazy signals coming into the brain affecting how the brain processes interconnect, and then that child acts out doing repetitive behaviors, so social awkwardness, trouble speaking, all sorts of things. But the other aspect of these children is that a lot of times they have excess bedwetting issues, they have chronic ear infections, they get sick often and a lot. My nephew is autistic, and I can tell you right now, when he is not feeling well, that entire household is on edge, and it's almost like they're also autistic. Even the dogs in that household kind of go crazy. But when he's feeling great, everybody is at ease, and he's hugging them and loving on them and plays by himself awesomely. So what we need to do is help him function optimally and tackle those infections as best as possible, and help those incoming signals into his brain be as loud and clear and as straightforward as possible. So with some of Heidi Havoc's work that she has done, we know that with adults and athletes, we can help to improve what we call disafferentation, or abnormal signals coming from the spine going into the brain, and help with another thing called joint proprioception, which is also a sensory position within your body. So knowing where your ankle is in space when you're walking, or knowing when you're moving your hand and you close your eyes, you know your hand is over here to the right. So that's called sensory proprioception. And when you have dysfunction within your vertebral column, that actually decreases, and with the adjustments that Heidi Havoc did, it actually improves. So in my philosophy, in my theory, is that with these children with autism that are super plastic, so their nervous system is constantly changing and adapting to incoming signals, if we can help to improve that disafferentation, or that abnormal sensory signals coming from the spine to the brain, we can help these children live a little bit easier life, a little bit better quality of life, and help them to basically handle stressors in their environment. Because if you've known an autistic child, you know that they kind of fly off the handle pretty quickly. So that's one of the aspects of chiropractic care, is also calming the nervous system. The other aspect of chiropractic care that we've been looking into is how children actually control and coordinate their eye movements, so learning to read, things like that as well. So I'm going to be talking about that next week with some ADHD children that has been done with chiropractic adjustments, and how they can read and how quickly they can read. So it's kind of neat stuff, but all indications that we can affect sensory processing and sensory integration into the brain. And I'm very excited to share this with you next week, so stay tuned. Well, folks, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions or comments, put them at the bottom of the post here. And if you like this information, share it with your friends. And remember, a healthy spine is a healthy mind, and a healthy mind is a healthy life. Stay connected through chiropractic, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.